After months of speculation and political analysis, former President Joe Biden has finally opened up about the real reason behind his decision to withdraw from the 2024 presidential race. In his first in-depth interview since leaving office, Biden spoke candidly with the BBC, offering insights that go beyond the surface-level explanations that had previously circulated in the media. Biden admitted that the decision to quit the race was difficult, describing it as one of the hardest choices of his long political career. He reflected on the whirlwind of events that led up to his withdrawal, particularly the disastrous debate performance in July of 2024. Things moved so quickly that it made it difficult to walk away, Biden said, acknowledging the pressure he felt to continue despite mounting concerns about his campaign's viability. He said that though it was a difficult decision, it was also the right one. One of the most striking admissions from Biden was his belief that stepping aside earlier might not have changed the outcome for the Democratic Party. The former president didn't think it would have mattered if he had abandoned his re-election ambitions earlier. This sentiment challenges the criticism from some Democratic strategists who argue that the late transition to Kamala Harris as the nominee left the party scrambling and ultimately paved the way for Donald Trump's return to presidency. Biden also pointed to his legislative achievements as a source of pride, emphasizing his administration's successes in environmental policy, infrastructure, and social spending. He noted that the Democratic Party had performed better than expected in the 2022 midterms, suggesting that his tenure had left a positive mark despite the tumultuous end to his presidency. However, the former president was clear that his decision to step down was ultimately the right one, even if it was painful. It was just a difficult decision, he reiterated, hinting at the personal and political turmoil that accompanied the final months of his campaign. The BBC interview revealed a leader grappling with the weight of responsibility not just to his party, but to the country and its standing in the world. Foreign policy also played a significant role in Biden's reflections. He expressed grave concerns about the direction of U.S. global leadership under the current president Donald Trump, particularly regarding NATO and support for Ukraine. Biden criticized what he called modern-day appeasement in President Trump's approach to Russia, warning that such policies could have dire consequences for European security and the broader international order. Biden was a major supporter of NATO while in office, and actually appeared to be a large reason why the leadership didn't change after the fighting between Ukraine and Russia kicked off. The previous NATO Security General's term was set to end right as tensions really started to rise, but after a meeting with then-President Joe Biden, in which the president encouraged the Secretary General to stay, he did and continued in the role for an additional year. Biden's remarks also touched on the importance of American values, freedom, democracy, and opportunity, and his dismay at the rhetoric and actions of his successor. He argued that America's principles should guide its conduct at home and abroad, and he lamented what he saw as a departure from those ideals in recent years. In the end, Biden's decision to withdraw from the 2024 race appears to have been driven by a mix of personal conviction, political calculation, and a deep concern for the future of American democracy. His BBC interview offered a rare glimpse into the mindset of a leader at a pivotal moment, revealing both the burdens and the hopes that shaped his final months in office.